حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursalin Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. All praise indeed are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of the heavens and the earth and what is contained in between the two. We thank him sincerely for making us to witness this Ramadan. I want to welcome you to this program, a reminder this Ramadan. Our topic of discussion is the khitbah period. You'll be wondering, what is al-khitbah period? This is the period in the life of people who want to get married. You have a spouse, you have somebody you are proposed to that has accepted, and now you are making final arrangements to go into marriage life. In the West, it is called courtship. This period of courtship, though far different from what is known of courtship in the West, because courtship in the West has no barrier, has no difference between the period of courtship and marriage. But in Islam, there's a big difference between the period of marriage and the period of courtship, or al-khitbah. During this period, the first thing we have to know is that after making a proposal to a lady and she has accepted, you don't have to waste time. The next thing is for you to start to plan your marriage. You plan to know yourself and start to plan your marriage. At this period, the two of you are still strangers to yourselves. You don't have to do anything that you are going to do in marriage together. Now, the familiarity will have increased. You will have known yourself so much. You will have gone to your families. That does not give you the free will to now do either eat together or have sex together or do anything that you are supposed to do legally in marriage. So, what are those things that you are supposed to do? During this period, it is the time for you to really know about yourselves. Try to know what you like and what you don't like. Try to discuss about how you are going to live together. Determine about how you are going to raise your children. Test yourself on Quran and Hadith. See the extent of Islamic knowledge that you both know. Plan about your finance. How do you want to keep your money? Who is going to take the responsibility? How do you want to do it? Do you want to have a joint account that will be using to fund the family? What kind of education do you want to give to your children? There are a lot of things you need to discuss at this period. What I have observed is that most time youths, they miss the point. What they do is they chat on irrelevancies, they talk for hours on phone, just talking about lust and passion. If you are not careful, this period is a very dangerous period, and you have to be very, very careful. In fact, from time immemorial in the Yoruba, palace, what you do is that you don't even see yourself so often. The little time you come together, you have to pay some money to the lady. They call it owo ishagiri, because the lady will not be looking at you, but will only be peeling the wall. So, you don't have to waste time. As much as you can, you go into marriage. For God's sake, you don't have to play any drama like they do in the West. When a man will now take the lady for an outing, and you now present a ring either in an envelope or you put it in the cup and you ask, will you marry me? This does not make any sense, because the moment you are proposed to her and she has accepted that I'm going to marry you, the deed is done. The limitations here during the period of khitbah is that you don't hold yourselves. The Prophet said, instead of you to hold somebody that you have not tied a knot of marriage with, it is better for you to hold an ember of fire. Again, he said, it is even better that they put a nail on your head and it is hacked down. It is more grievous. You don't have to hold yourselves. Secondly, you don't have to cook for yourselves. And say, because we are planning to get married, I have to supply his breakfast, I have to supply his lunch, or supply his dinner. You don't have to do that. You don't have to wash your clothes. Say that I want to know how good you can wash your clothes. If you continue to give room for this kind of a thing, it will lead you to what is wrong. Again, you don't have to go out together to cinemas or to bar beach saying that you're just trying to know yourselves. If you must meet in a place, in the mosque, in your homes, where there are people not in any kind of seclusion and not in places that are wrong, that can make your passion to be increased and make you go into what is wrong. What you need to do is now to follow the process until you now get to the time of marriage. I want to advise that you don't do anything that is wrongful during the period of al-khitbah so that you don't earn the wrath of Allah. This is the period that you have to move away from sin seriously, because the scholar said the more further you move away from sin before marriage, the better reward you are going to earn in that marriage. And the more sinful you engage, or the more sin you engage in before marriage, the more agony you are going to find in your marriage. I pray that Allah will continue to be with us during this period of al-khitbah for those who are in it, and Allah will make your marriage days come to pass. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي. حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is another wonderful day here in Lagos. We are doing what we love most doing, and that is Ask the Muslim. We are here in the popular place in Lagos, and that is the city of Osh. So we are asking brothers questions relating to their deen. I remain your host, Lukman Abdulhamid Edu. Join me as we ask Muslim questions relating to their deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Can we meet you?
I'm Akin Mishua Bomotelola by name.
I'm by name Abdurrahman Idris.
Mrs. Abdulatif Nurat Mujisola.
Yeah, I'm Junaid Taufik.
Okay, you're welcome to our program Ask the Muslim. I'll be asking you 3 different questions, and if you're able to answer the 3 questions, you graduate to the pick question of the day. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready, man?
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Are you ready?
Some
You're ready?
yes, well.
Wow.
I'm ready.
You are sure you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The first question is, you recite Surah Al-Ma'un.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Ara'ayta alladhi yukazzibu bid-din.
فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم فلا يعد على طعام المسكين
فويل للمصلين
الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah, that's a wonderful attempt.
Quack.
That's wonderful.
Surah Tin. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wat-tini wa zaytun wa turi sinin wa hadal baladil amin. Laqad khalaqnal insana fi ahsani taqwim thumma radadnahu asfala safilin illa alladhina amanu wa aminus solihah falahum ajrun ghayru mamnun faman yukadhibuka ba'du bid-din alaysa Allahu biahkamil hakimin.
MashaAllah, that's wonderful. Surah Al-Fil.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل
ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا لأبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجين
فجعله كعصف مأكول.
Allahu Akbar. That's good. Esheun sir. Ìbéèrè kejì. Now give us a hadith on knowledge.
La Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam talabul ilmin ala kulli muslimin wa muslimat. Seeking for knowledge is compulsory for both male and female.
You're missing one there. That is Talabul Ilmi Faridah.
Talabul ilmi faridat ala kulli muslimin wa muslimat.
MashaAllah. That's good. That's good.
Well, talabul ilmi faridat ala kulli muslim wal. As in seeking for knowledge, it's compulsory for the Muslims. I think I tried.
MashaAllah. All right. The horse taken on Isra wal Miraj by the Prophet and Angel Jibril. Can you tell us the name of the horse?
The horse taken by the prophet. Buraq.
Buraq.
Yes, Buraq.
I say you're not stars.
No, I'm not.
Ìbéèrè kejì tí màá bí ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú Ànábì wa Muhammad. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ dárúkọ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ọkùnrin mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta.
Qasim, Sadiq,
Sadiq. Qasim, Ibrahim, Abdullah. I want you to tell me like 3 chapters of the glorious Quran that was named after
After,
animals.
okay, the first one is Surah Al-Baqarah. The second one is animal.
Yes.
Surah Al-Fil. Then the third one is
Okay. The third one is Ankabut Namli. I want you to tell me what you understood by Al-Wudu.
Al-wudu. Well, that is ablution. And that is the first phase when we want to pray.
Tell me about it.
To start the wudu, we start by washing our hands. Then after that, we wash our mouth 3 times. And we can, some people say we can do it once. Some says 3 times. But let's say we wash our hands 3 times. Then we wash our mouth 3 times. Then down to our nose 3 times. Then we wash our face 3 times. Then we wash our hands from the wrist down to the elbow 3 times. Then we do the same for the left hand. After that, we wash our head once, the hair, and finally our leg.
MashaAllah. Have a shake in the house. That's wonderful. And the third question is, I want you to tell me the 2 grandsons of the Prophet.
the 2 grandsons of the Prophet are Hassan and Hussein.
Hassan and Hussein?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Are you sure?
They are the son of Fatima.
Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah. So I fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ dárúkọ àwọn ọmọ Ànábì méjì táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ dáadáa.
ọmọ ẹ̀.
Fatima ló bí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Hassan àti Hussein. Okay, what is hadith?
Hadith is the saying of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
Only saying?
and the act of Prophet.
MashaAllah, the saying and the acts of Prophet. I want you to tell me the shortest surah in the glorious Quran.
Shortest surah in the glorious Quran. Surah Al-Kawthar.
Or Surah Al-Ikhlas.
Surah Al-Kawthar.
Final answer?
Surah Al-Kawthar.
MashaAllah, that's wonderful. You got it right. Alhamdulillah.
حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي.
Fún pé tí ẹ dáhùn àwọn ìbéèrè wa, a ní ẹ̀bùn yìí fún yín láti iléèwé wa kan tá à ń pè ní Kemshida. Ó wà ní Ògùdù ní GRA. So kí lè máa sọ fún àwọn Kemshida sá?
Jazakallahu khairan. Illa al-amam.
Inshallah. On behalf of Kemshida Group of Schools located at Ogudu GRA, representing you this for attempting our questions. So what do you have to say to Kemshida?
I would like to say a big Jazakumullahu khairan to them.
All right, to the big question of the day. I guess you are ready for the big question.
Inshallah, I'm ready.
Wow.
MashaAllah.
This your mashallah is like, I'm sure I'm going to get it. Are you sure?
No, I'm not very sure, but let's give it a try.
Okay, Allah will assist us.
Inshallah.
I guess you are ready.
I'm ready.
Very, very ready.
Inshallah.
Now, you want to mention 3 sons of Prophet Muhammad.
Alayhi wasallam.
I guess you know that.
Yes.
You're saying yes emphatically. Okay, let's go.
Ibrahim, Muhammad Tahir, Qasim,
Tahir?
Qasim,
You said Qasim. Is okay?
Ibrahim,
Ibrahim.
and
You know what? I'm going to give you option because you have tried. Okay. The option is, I'll give you 3 options. You pick one. Among the sons of the Prophet, you have one of these 3. Abdullah, Ubaidah, Uthman.
Abdullah.
Abdullah. Final answer.
Abdullah.
She said final answer, Abdullah. Is she correct? Yes! You got it. You mentioned 5 different persons that can be beneficiaries of zakat.
5 persons. Let me say the miskin. I don't know how to express that in English. Secondly, the aged people. I think those are also beneficiaries of zakat. The orphans. Yes, they are also beneficiaries of zakat. I believe the sick Muslims and the widows.
Okay, let me give you 2 more options. So if you can get it, I'll give you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll give you first 2. That's for A. Another 2, that's for B. The first one is A. The poor and fi sabilillah. The second one is the rich and the payers of zakat.
Okay. The poor and the payers of zakat.
Are you taking that? Those that pay zakat.
No, the rich.
The rich.
Zakat. The poor and the rich.
The poor collecting zakat.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you have tried. And I will say that you are able to get some of those questions. I want you to tell us the first meal in paradise.
The question again.
It's not funny. The first meal we will take in paradise. Inshallah, we'll both end.
The first meal in paradise. Wow. Fish liver.
Or meat, very big meat.
No.
It's not dabidun date.
It could have been date, but from the little I know, I believe it's fish liver.
Final answer.
Yes, final.
He said fish liver. How would it be fish liver? Yeah, you got it. So, jazakumullah khair.
حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي